Along with the basic and familiar Office apps, you also have access to a variety of services with your subscription plan. These services range from communication tools and file storage to information sharing. In this lesson, you'll explore several of these services. And over the course of the lesson, you will develop familiarity with several services offered by the Microsoft 365 Business Standard subscription plan, understand the purpose of each service, and know how to navigate the interfaces of these services. So what services are explored in this lesson? Over the next few minutes, you'll look at Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, SharePoint, and finish with a short tutorial of how to access these and other Microsoft services. You might already be familiar with Microsoft Teams and may have even used it for communicating with colleagues. So here's a recap on the basics. Microsoft Teams is a collaborative cloud-based workspace where Microsoft 365 users can connect by sending messages, sharing files, and more. A team can be created for a department, a project, or almost anything you need. Microsoft Teams is also one of the most accessible applications. It's available as a desktop app, a web interface, and even a mobile app. You can be part of as many teams as you like, joining or leaving different teams as you need. Each team has its own channel where members can share messages, files, and other information. Just keep in mind that these teams and channels are divided into public and private. In public teams, the chat and its content is open to anyone, and in private teams, the chat and its content is accessible to invited users only. Over at Westcal, they've decided to adopt Microsoft Teams as their internal messaging service. However, this is a new challenge for Thomas, who's unfamiliar with Microsoft Teams. He now needs to learn how to navigate the service's interface and access its main features. Fortunately for Thomas, the Microsoft Teams interface is easy to navigate and its features are very accessible to all users. On the header of the Teams interface is an app launcher. You can use this feature to access Microsoft 365 apps. Below the header is the new chat icon. Select this icon to start a new chat with someone from your Teams contact list. Above the chat icon is the search box. You can type / to search for a command or the @ symbol to search for a contact. Also on the header is your Microsoft 365 profile photo. Select the photo to access your Microsoft 365 profile. On the left-hand side of the interface, you'll find the sidebar. The sidebar contains a series of icons, each of which is a different feature within Teams, such as Activity, Chat, Teams, Calendar, Calls, and Files. Select a feature to access it. There's also the bottom part of the sidebar. This includes icons for Apps, Help, and a download button for the desktop app. Here's the main window. This displays content from the feature that you select from the sidebar. Finally, there's the contextual task pane. The task pane displays folders related to your current activity. Keep in mind that the task pane's display varies based on the selected feature. And that's all you need to know to get started with Microsoft Teams. You now understand what the Microsoft Teams service is and how it's used within organizations. You also know how to navigate its interface and access the main features. You're ready to get to work.